Welcome everybody, RT Lusso here. Welcome to my channel Rapido T Lusso Guitar, where I haven't appeared for at least 6 months because I've been away living in a camper van, and so not done any uploads on the channel. So this is a bit of just a catch up and to thank everybody who subscribed, all the new ones. I thought I'd better put something up. And today, it's not a review, I'm just letting you hear the Vox Mini Super Beetle with a Gretsch G5420 with the FT5E pickups, which I really like. Yes, all those people that go, please tune that guitar, I did, but I've been away and I haven't played it for since June, so it's likely to go slightly out. But anyway, I'm really impressed with this little amp. I'm a bit late to the party with these. They've been around for a while, but I didn't know until last year, and as soon as I saw one, I thought I've got to have one of those. And it's currently sort of putting out about 25 watts of power, I think, in its current state. But if you get an extension speaker in parallel, it'll put out 50 watts. So it's kind of giggable if you're in the right kind of band with a drummer who plays quiet and stuff. So, but just at home, let's hear the bridge pickup. Sounds nice. Now the interesting thing about these amps, it comes with a 12AX7 in the preamp stage, but not as we know it. It's a new tube technology, which is vacuum display, fluorescent display. That's it. They were used in microwaves and alarm clocks and things like that. And somebody discovered, whether it was Korg or somebody else, that you can use them to power amps. So they've done it in the preamp stage, not up front. They're quite microphonic, and my only gripe with this little amp, which is a wonderful looking thing, is its tendency to break up a bit early. I've got the gain right down on this because I like, you know, clean and twanginess. And it's got a tendency to break up a little bit, and I think it's because it's basically a V50. Was that it? Let me know in the comments if I'm right with that. I think Brian May was promoting these little Vox amps, and typical me, I don't know, you're probably the same, I had to have a look inside, and it really, that little cab, the head, sorry, is just for show. Inside is a tiniest little amp, and I had to have a look at the little new tube, which is like a tiny VCR tape. If you were to picture that, you might not know what a VCR tape is, but you can I'll put a link at some point in the description to the Korg site and you can read all about them. I wish they'd done an equivalent of the 12AT7, so ECC 81, because that'd be less likely to break up. I don't know whether they make those. They're about 40 something quid to buy one if it goes. The amp comes with these little rubber feet which I haven't stuck on, that you put on underneath, and it sits on these little metal hoops, and they've put those there to reduce the vibes. So I'm assuming that if you crank this up, that valve is going to be pretty microphonic, but I don't know. So if you have one, you've tried them, let me know what you think of them. This is just a short video, but my son said, "Dad, why don't you just do some of your reviews from the campervan?" Well, it's a bit of a cramped space. It's a Renault Traffic. It's a bit quirky. So I'm going to be doing some small amp reviews from the campervan, because that would be perfect, using my Dan Electro with Gretsch pickups on it. So yeah, that's it from me, but I apologise for not doing any uploads. I am going to be doing some more. I will do a proper review on this. I'm just waiting to change my phone. This old phone has got a massive crack down the screen, and that's the 4th or 5th screen I've bought for it. I've had this phone for a few years and it's cost me about 500 quid in screens. So on my contract I've upgraded to a new phone, and hopefully it will be better quality. The mic might work really well on that. I'm using this mic at the moment, so I trust you can hear me. I don't test things before I try them out. So that's it from me today. I am going to be playing through the other Gretsch down there, the walnut finish G5420, because I've just put a bone nut on that. If you probably watched my video about the nuts on these, are their only Achilles heel that I found. The Tusk new bone nuts I found to be pretty bad actually, and they just bind in there. Even though they're supposed to be wearing after an hour, they don't. And if you file them, it's such a weird material, it can go deep really quickly. So I just got rid and made bone nuts. So this is still bedding in. But I'll be giving that a whirl, and at some point I'm going to be comparing these pickups to the Tri-5 behind me that's got Brian Setzer's signature in it. And it's going to be an interesting one, because I think these are better, but it's all personal taste in it. But you'll be able to tell for yourself. I'll just play them both and let you decide what you think. But anyway, nice to see you. I trust everybody's well. I'll talk to you soon. Take care and stay cool.